Good morning, I am Ksenia. I'm a realtor and team leader here in Tampa Bay, and I wanted to go over some ideas for email marketing. So I am now sending email marketing out once a week to my whole database. I also have landing pages where I bring people in and grow my email list, and I am working on developing that further this year. So a lot of people ask, who do you actually add to your database? So add everybody that's ever gone to your open house before. Add anyone who's asking you questions about real estate, any leads you might have, any Realtor.com leads, Zillow leads, things like that. Even if you're actively working with them already, add them to the database so they see how much value that you provide. So we all know that cold calling sucks. So email is a good way to stay in front of your clients and your prospects. And the more you do it, the more you're in front of them. So I recommend doing at the very least once a month, but you really should be doing it weekly if you can. Some easy ideas for that are just weekly events. So what's going on in the neighborhood that week? What can those people do for date night? What family-friendly activities are there? And just anything that's kind of your niche, bring that out in your email newsletter. And also, don't be worried about getting a very complicated CRM. I use a very simple one called MailChimp. It's absolutely free, and you can create landing pages. So landing pages are really important because that's how you grow your email list. So if you have any checklists that you offer for free or guides or anything that you can give away that provides value, you can grow your email list passively. So basically just put in the link in your bio, a landing page, or use Linktree if you have multiple things that you want to share. And a landing page basically says, sign up here and I'll send you a free checklist, or I'll send you a link to a free checklist. So make sure that you offer a landing page in order to grow your email list. Some other ideas for weekly email newsletters are, because it's spring, I would recommend local vendors to help do spring renovations, local cleaning companies for spring cleaning. See if you can collab with somebody who is a cleaning company or who's a handyman and who wants to grow their business this spring. And maybe you can work something out where you advertise them and they can kind of advertise you back. So some cross-promotional stuff is very good. Do YouTube videos of how to market your home. A lot of people are going to be done with school this spring and they're going to want to sell their home this summer. So you can kind of just start dripping that into your email campaign. I like to alternate between helpful tips in my emails and then also just fun things, like I mentioned before, the local events and things like that. Helpful things like inspiration for how to renovate your kitchen, your bathroom. Also, don't be afraid to do a monthly wrap-up email, which I've started doing. So basically, I go over everything that my team has done for the month, every transaction, sale, every contract that they have, and I just do a quick little summary email at the end of the month and just call it like a monthly progress report, and I get a lot of opens on that. Other ideas is don't be afraid to share what's going on in your personal life, because remember, if they want to work with you, they're going to want to know who you are. They don't want just some other realtor. There's so many realtors out there. They are going to connect with you and who you are. So share yourself at the beach or at a dog park, things like that. Talk about your dogs, your pets, your kids, and just sprinkle in some emails like that where they're just personal letters of what's going on in your life, what your next goal is, what you're working on, and things like that. The most important thing is to make the subject line catchy. So you can Google clickbait subject lines and you'll find a bunch of lists for those, but just make them something short, succinct, to the point, and attention grabbing. So don't be afraid to do something clickbaity like 3 things realtors do behind your back. And then people will want to open that because it sounds crazy, but they know in reality it's not going to be anything bad. But things like that really draw attention and really pique interest. So make sure your subject lines are popping out at people. And at the bottom of each email, go ahead and include a link to your Instagram or whatever social media channel you use the most so that people can continue following you if they don't already follow you, or they can be reminded to check out your page, what you have going on. Because remember that your social media is your digital resume, and you're sharing everything you're doing in real estate, everything you're accomplishing, everything your team is accomplishing, and things like that. So make sure to link back to something where they can check out what you've been up to lately, because there's only so much you can say on an email. If you have any questions, be sure to comment them below, and I'll see you in the next video.